Hey everyone, welcome to the Adventures of Holly. This week I went into my film archives and pulled out some footage from last summer. My mom and I had taken a trip to Maui and Lana'i and we decided to go snorkeling at Molokini Crater while we were there. Since this was in Hawaii, I'm about to pronounce a lot of the places wrong, so if you know the correct way to pronounce anything I messed up, throw me a comment down below. We were staying at the Wailea Beach Marriott, and the woman at the activities desk there recommended the Maui Magic at Maui Harbor. The cost was $120 for each of us, and it's $90 for kids 5 to 12. We got breakfast on the Maui Magic, and on the way to Molokini Crater, we saw a pod of dolphins. Molokini is a volcanic crater southwest of Maui. In Hawaiian mythology, Molokini was a woman who was in a love triangle with Pele, the fire goddess. And Pele cut her in half and turned her to stone, so now she is this crater. Molokini erupted about 230,000 years ago and formed this crescent shape. And part of why it's so great for snorkeling and diving is that it is the crescent shape which protects the area from waves. And I loved it because waves are not my jam. I do not like them at all, so I had a lot of fun not being worried about the waves. During World War II, the Navy used Molokini for target practice, and then in the 70s and 80s, they detonated a lot of the explosives that had been left over in the crater, which destroyed a lot of coral. And in 1977, the crater was declared a marine life conservation district. For an extra fee, you can also try Snuba, which is a portmanteau of snorkeling and scuba. It uses surface-supplied air where the tank is on a float at the surface and then hoses connect down to the diver's regulator. We did not try Snuba because when I'm diving, I like to feel like I'm in control of the whole situation. So not having the tank attached to me did not make me feel comfortable at all. And then having a lot of people around who have not gone through all the training to become a certified scuba diver and are just trying it out for the first time also did not make me feel comfortable. So I didn't want to go into that situation in an area that I was not familiar with. We also saw a lot of tropical fish and corals. The black triggerfish, which are also known as black durgan, got really close to us, and there were so many of them. And there were also a lot of these little yellow guys, which I think were yellow tang. And we did see a lot of red pencil sea urchins in among the coral, which were super cool. And there were a couple things that I could not identify, so if you know what any of these are, throw me a comment down below or comment on one of my pictures on Instagram. There was this guy here among the coral, and then this other guy was in with all of the black triggerfish, but I don't think he was one of the black triggerfish. And there were also these little round black things in among the coral. I don't know what any of these are, so if you can identify any of these, just let me know in any of the comments. So after a while at Molokini Crater, we got back on the boat and went to another beach on Maui, which there wasn't as much to see there, but there were sea turtles, which were super cool. The only problem I had with that was that the crew of the Maui Magic did make sure to tell us that when you see the turtles, don't approach them, don't chase them, just let them be. It's super fun to see them, just don't bother them. And nobody listened to that, so I could have gotten really good footage of it from afar, but everyone was chasing it away, so it scared the turtle, and it just made it so that not everyone could enjoy seeing this wildlife. So when you are a tourist, make sure to leave all of the things alone so everyone can enjoy them and don't destroy things. And another thing to remember when you are snorkeling or diving is that there are a couple chemicals in sunscreen that can be dangerous to corals. So one of them is oxybenzone, and another is octinoxate, and those can contribute to coral reef bleaching. So be sure to know what is in your sunscreen. There are a couple other ingredients that are also harmful to corals, so you can look those up and make sure that it is not in your sunscreen when you go out on the water. The best way to protect yourself from the sun when you are out on the water is to wear layers that protect your skin. Rash guards or a thin wetsuit are good options, and that way you won't be contributing to destroying the wildlife. So that was what I saw while snorkeling at Molokini Crater and off Maui. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram at Holly Geraldson. And thanks for watching!